All right, so today I'm going to show you guys how to make a headboard yourself. So I had this extra piece of shiplap from a accent wall that I did, and I went ahead and got some plywood, and you'll need some 2 fence slats, and you can paint these or not. You know, you can't really see them, but I wanted to give it a little distressed look to it. So I went ahead and I painted the primer on there. I put it in a Ziploc bag like that and poke a hole in it because I'm going to use it again later so I don't waste rollers. And so then I'm coming back across it with some gray paint, and that's just kind of creating like a distressed look onto that. And then after that, we're going to place the shiplap right on top of the plywood. Take your pencil and just make a mark where you need to make your cuts. Go ahead and get your circular saw and just make a cut. I went all the way across to the other side on this one so that when I did my other cut, it would just be a completely straight line. So just go ahead. I wish I had a table to do this on. I had it resting on a little table on the floor. It was kind of tough to do, but you got to use what you have. So next you're going to get some liquid nails. I know this isn't pretty, but make sure you get it really well around the edges. And then you're just going to place that piece of shiplap on the top of that. And then just go ahead and press it down and let it sit there for, you know, this is the fast drying. So it says 30-minute dry time. So just press it down there and make sure that it is adhering well. Okay, so then I measured from the floor to the top of the mattress, and that was 28 inches. So now I placed the shiplap piece on the plywood on top of the fence post, and now I'm just measuring to 28 inches. Then to make sure the fence slats are straight, just measure from where they are underneath there to the edge of the shiplap. And then I realized I forgot to screw in the fence post before I put this shiplap paneling on the top. So no worries. Here's what we're going to do. So if you're watching this, make sure that you screw that in before you glue the shiplap onto the top of it. But I just screwed it in, and then I just used a magic marker to kind of color that in because it just looks like one of the nails on this shiplap paneling right there. So problem averted, but go ahead and screw that in before you put this paneling on top, and then you won't see the screws. All right, now attaching it to your bed. So I just screwed it into the bottom of the box spring. We have a window behind there. If you don't have a window, just screw it straight into your wall. That's your best bet. The other thing you can do is get bolts and hook them to the frame of the outer part of your mattress. And you'll just need like bolts and a nut to screw that in right there if you want to do that. But the best way to do it is just to screw it straight into your wall or into the bottom of your box spring. All right, so here's the edges up close, and you know, it's not bad, but I've got these corner pieces that I'm going to go get and just kind of put them in there. I'm going to use my nail gun to put those in there and just kind of finish it off for a better look. But I love this project. Super easy and fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and tools from Stacy DIY.